You're gonna tell the story. Tell the whole story. Tell the people how, when you date and marry out, that you, one, turn them into single mothers at a higher rate than even black women. And when you do finally decide to marry them, that you have a 200% higher divorce rate than any coupling. In fact, black men have the highest divorce rate of anyone.
The divorce rate is high regardless of race and or culture. What you just described was a problem not with black men, but with the institution of marriage itself. And there are plenty of children being born outside of that flawed institution. Children are not a product of marriage. They are a product of two people that wanted to have them, and women decide whether or not children are born.
I suppose that since most of those divorces are initiated by the women, that at some point they realize that the grass isn't greener on the darker side of the fence.
And you should also suppose that if it is black women that are leaving their relationships, then it is not black men that are making black women single mothers, but black women breaking up their own homes, which would make the statement that you just made prior to this full of shit.
Let me give you some high probabilities for black women when they walk through your doors. 60% of all black women and girls are raped or molested before the age of 18 by black men.
Aside from your assertion being absolutely bogus because you failed to define exactly what that particular poll meant by sexual assault or rape, we all realize that what you're really talking about is proximity. The same thing happens in white environments, Asian environments, Hispanic environments.
If this is your idea of love for black queens, let me speak for the collective and say it's a hard pass. But you, sir, don't have any queens because you are not a king. You are a colonized pawn in the game of patriarchy, doing the clear man's bidding by spreading stereotypical tropes about black women based on their standards. Bless your heart.
Correction is love, and stereotypes can be accurate. You have no idea what a king is because you think a queen, so to speak, is equal to one. We see right through you. You're traditional in your appearance, but your belief system is rooted in feminism. Bless your heart.